What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Matthias Fancast. Welcome back to this amazing podcast. I'm joined with my other host, Asher. Yes, he is here. I am here. We're all here. Today, I think it's going to be a great episode. We have a lot to talk about. I think not just videos, but also some news. Usually, we don't have news on this podcast, but we actually do this. So we'll be going over some small news, not even about Matthias, but I want to talk about it because we've talked about this in the past. We have an Overkill episode, two technical videos, the videos, another one, the live stream, and also a community post put out by Matthias Friday afternoon. So we'll be talking about those. So yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you have a good week this week. But let's get into it. Okay, so starting off with the news. So this is about GG game. Not Matthias, but Matthias is part of GG, so kind of have to say the news on that. And even if he wasn't, we'll still talk about it. So on GG's Instagram, they put on their story a picture of the new set. It's pretty much the new set. All making it, even though they have not specifically said it, they basically showed the new set. But only Paul and Connor's colors was there, and only 2 desks. So I'm pretty sure maybe they just haven't gotten the other 2 done, or the other 2 are somewhere else. But I think GG is just going to be Paul and Connor, or at least most of the time it's going to be them.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, you have anything to say about that?
I think first and foremost, if you go back a few episodes ago, I think like episode 17 and 18 or something, or no, it was
like 2021, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure that it was 18 and 19. We talked about GG, and I think we said on both episodes, Matt and Tanner are gonna leave. That was the title and thumbnail.
Yeah.
Of, I think episode 19. And I'm thinking that we were right, Noah.
Yes, I was the one who brought it up and talked about it.
Yeah. So Noah was right. Good job.
Well, we don't know if it's correct. Maybe they just showed Paul and Connor. Maybe Paul and Connor are going to be next to each other, and they just didn't show Matt and Tanner's.
Yeah, but I think it is really weird, or I don't know, not really weird. Forget that from your mind. Okay, erase it. So I think that it does make sense that not only having Dope or Nope, which they are going to be doing, again, they're going to be doing Dope or Nope, not as much, but Tanner is working on that, and then the Overkill channel. So now Tanner only had GG and Dope or Nope. Now he's adding Overkill into it. So working on both of those channels.
And then also living in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just so, it's like
his schedule would be too packed.
Yeah, he has to take some things off. So I think he's going to take off the fact of being on GG like every video, and just kind of like he will be on that sometimes.
But it won't be like the new normal is going to be Paul and Connor, but it's basically going to be back like when they were the 4 doing that, but like sometimes it was just Paul and Connor. I feel like it's going to be like that, but the other way around. So most of the time it's Paul and Connor, but maybe like 1 or maybe 2 of the videos are going to be with Matt and Tanner, or not even with Matt and Tanner for a week. It's going to be really just like if Matt and Tanner are available, they're going to do it.
Yeah, and then the fact of that for the past few weeks, GG has only really been Paul and Connor on the videos.
Yeah, no, this past week it was just Paul and Connor the whole week.
Yeah, and then last week it was like a few like I don't know, I forgot how many videos Matt or Tanner was in, but it was very limited.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's just mainly going to be Paul and Connor, which is brand new. I wonder how it's gonna go.
Yeah, if like the views will like it, I don't know.
Yeah, because like the thing is, like the fun part about it was like there was the four, like the boys, all that stuff. Like, but now there's only two of them, so I think it kind of decreases the amount of stuff they could do.
And sadly, this means that this is separating the Click Crew even more.
Yes, that means even the Click Crew. I don't think after if it's official, like Matt and Tanner won't be on GG for like forever, or they'll only make some special guest appearances. It's basically going to be like Matt and Tanner, Paul and Connor aren't even going to be on the same channels anymore. Like none of them
Yeah.
are. Like it's going to be Paul and Connor by themselves, and then there's going to be that, which I think's kind of sad because it's kind of like the official like final ending of the Click Crew, kind of like.
Yeah.
Because and we even talked about this. What was it? The bonus episode before episode 10. We talked about should the Click Crew get back together and all that stuff. So I think this is kind of going to officially end the Click Crew.
Yes.
Like fully. Like they're not even going to be making content all together anymore.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad, GG was so much fun, like with the four of them, but now only with Paul and Connor, it's going to be really weird too.
But now we have to bring this up. What is the next thing? Because we had the Click Crew, we had the Common Office. Now those are kind of dispersed. What's the next crew, or I don't know, group of High Five? What is the next thing?
Well, really, it's Matthias Vlogs.
Yeah, but I mean, there is Overkill.
But Overkill really, well, yeah, but we don't really see too many people for Overkill, really. We really only see Matt, Tanner, and Pat. And Pat very little, too. Like, we don't see Pat too much. It's really just Matt and Tanner. It's not really a group, but, like, the Matthias channel is really the only, like, bigger group. Like, with everybody's, like, a main, not main, but, like, everybody has a part in it. And, like, actually it's, like, main talent, you could say.
Yeah, so the key game, the mystery game.
The key crew.
No, we'll do the mystery game.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty weird, pretty different, pretty crazy. So, Asher, anything else you have to say before we move on to Overkill?
Moving on.
Okay, moving on to Overkill, we have Strange Man Falls in Love with Touchable TV tonight at 11.
I think one of the best titles.
Hey, I've been liking the Overkill titles. We had I Buy a Mega Chair That Touches Me Good. I feel like that's the funny part. Like the titles are really like interesting because like they're so like out of the ordinary. Like
yeah, I love that.
Like
I make titles.
Yeah, whoever is doing that is doing a good job. Like I really think it's doing pretty good. Like with that, like with this video, it has 121,000 views, which is more than they have for subscribers.
Oh wow, yeah.
They basically all their videos have more views than subscribers, which really is not happens too much.
Yeah, come on, subscribe.
Yeah.
In the club.
Yeah, but basically Matt and Tanner build like pretty much a smart board. If you go to public school, usually 9 out of 10 schools have these pretty much.
In scientific research, 9 out of 10 schools
have
smart boards.
Yeah, basically this is just a more expensive smart board.
Yeah.
Actually, we have one of these at my school, or something close to it, where it's like it's on a stand, it's able to move, there's like no there's no like projector. It's just like a TV like on wheels, but like you can touch it, but it's like really crappy too. Like it's not like this. It's like really bad. Like it's one of those just ones where it's like the bare minimum. It's just super crappy. There's so many, like they're like, okay, we're gonna put something on. And take them 15 minutes just to get it up because they're like, it's not working. Oh, God, turn it on, turn it back off.
Yeah.
It's just they don't really work.
I
But
think the kind of stuff that's like in LA and
yeah, like no, but also this is probably way more expensive than those at my school. Because like,
well, we live in Vermont, so there's really nothing good.
yeah,
No good equipment in Vermont.
but like this is probably thousands of dollars more than those, definitely. But Asher, what did you think about this video?
We haven't really seen Tanner like in a few weeks.
Well, we've seen Tanner, but also not seen Tanner, kind of.
Well, we've seen him. I think the last time was the chair one.
Yeah, we saw Tanner in chair one, and then we saw him in a GG.
Oh yeah, GG, but like really in like kind of blue base or
no, but also GGs are filmed pretty far in advance, like because it was beginning of December where they were like staying, where they had to stay home, and that's when they filmed these. So like it's been about a month. I've heard they record like about a month in advance because I remember when they played Among Us, it was the like Halloween type. So they recorded that in like October, but it came out in like November.
Yeah.
And like there were like things that they like was happening in that video, and like, oh, like this was recorded in October, like blah blah blah. So like there were GG's recorded pretty far in advance.
Yeah, so I think this is the first time that we've seen Tanner in a really long time. It feels like because this was definitely filmed in like around like mid to late December.
Yeah, I think so. You may be right, or even early December too.
Yeah,
it's kind of difficult to tell too.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, Underkill has his Underkill glasses.
Yes.
Which is thing. Good job for him.
Yes, I love the Underkill glasses.
Yeah, I want to get some.
But yeah, so what did you think of the video?
I really liked the video. I think that it was really, really funny. I liked them setting it up. It was just so funny how they kind of memed the setting up process up.
Yeah.
And are like really funny. And yeah, I really liked it. I think overall, really good video from Overkill. Oh,
definitely. Like I really enjoyed it. Like the Overkill is over right now. Overkill is like better Dope or Nope than what it was.
Definitely.
Until it's like changed, but like these are like way more funny. It's more just like I feel like this is more raw footage. Like there's a lot of like raw footage. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like it's not like supposed to be like planned out or anything. They just go as they go. Which I really enjoy because that's what we do for this podcast. We rarely edit. Like the only times we edit if we need to cut things out, but like we don't really like plan in advance. I would say.
No, we're pretty good at ad-libbing a lot.
Yeah, we're ad-libbing right now. We don't even we're just going by the brain and not by the computer.
Yeah. Woohoo.
But yeah, so what would you rate this video, Asher?
I would rate this video a 9.5 out of 10.
Nice. I would rate it a 9. Wasn't the best Overkill video, but a still very funny one. We got to see some Kyobi.
Yeah.
Which is always nice. I feel like we haven't seen Kevin either in a while.
No.
Like in person, I would say, like actually like talk. Like we've seen him in the background a little bit, but he hasn't like said anything.
Well, and Pat. We've really not seen a lot of
because beginning in December was when like this whole like when they like High Five basically had to go into like a lockdown again, kind of, except for a couple people.
I feel like the lockdown is more a emotional kind of like getting rejuvenated for at least Sam, Woods, and Matt.
Yeah, because they took a while off, and we'll see.
Because of the Syphus thing.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about this later, but I think they really
needed it.
Refreshed.
Because it was just so much.
Yeah. Yeah, so much in like a few days.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah,
But
we'll
yeah.
head to
Matthias. Okay, so we're gonna, do what we usually do, like go through the, say rate them, and then talk about the whole thing. And then we'll also talk about the community post that came out. So the first video, he's been using this to hijack our phone calls. Asher, what did you think about this video, and what would you rate it?
I will talk about what I thought later, but I'd rate it a 9.5 out of 10.
Nice. I would agree with you. 9.5 out of 10. Pretty good video. Now into the live stream. How did you like the live stream?
I thought that it was really good, very creative, and I'd also rate that a 9.5 out of 10.
Nice. Yes, I enjoyed the live stream. Okay. So, basically, what?
What would you rate it?
Oh, I didn't rate it. I would probably rate it a 9.5 out of 10. I wasn't able to watch all of it live, but I watched some of it live.
Wow, cringe.
I had school, Asher. I had schoolwork.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I just didn't do school. No school.
But yeah, okay. So basically, in the Matthias video, he's been using this to hijack our phones. Matt basically explains that he said he was going to open it like the next day, but really he waited 20 days about
Liar.
to open it because he was just so overwhelmed by it and like needed a break.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I definitely like when he said that, because the editing was flawless, I'd say, from like because like a few weeks ago, or I don't know, like last week, I guess, they did an episode, and it looked like it was the next day, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Good job. Good editing, but I mean, we could definitely tell that last week that after all the thing with the woods, everything, like I said last week, he reached his breaking point really, and I mean, everything really happened. They found the case, acting, doing all that, the stakeout, finding him.
All that stuff.
All of that work was in like a 3-day period.
Yeah.
Which is crazy and, definitely would tire me out and just make...
Yeah, because the first day was them deciding to stake out. Mm-hmm. Did the stakeout. The next day, they went and sussed woods.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
he went back for the
car. And then I think... I'm trying to remember. And then I think...
a third day, so it was within 2 days.
It was pretty much 2 days.
Yeah, it was the 2nd and 3rd of December.
Or no, 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
But it was pretty just mind tiring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so basically in the first video, they basically decided we're gonna, because on Reddit somebody was like, do 014, right? Or 015? 015.
015.
015.
Mm-hmm.
But basically they tried it, opened it, and basically it was what usually police or whoever uses it to like intercept calls.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they came to the conclusion that he's been intercepting their calls. He's been basically, or listening to their calls at least, redirecting their calls to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Basically just making it so if they do call the police, they're either not talking to police or they're talking to someone totally else.
Or talking to him.
Yeah, or talking to him. Which, so basically they saw like the Wi-Fi was like really good. They had 5 bars and that stuff, which I feel like at a lot of businesses, Wi-Fi is not that good. unless like you make it good. Like you have to like put in all these routers and all that stuff. But like they don't have like too much, and it's a new base too, so they maybe not even had that stuff up. So it was like 5 bars, which they've never had there,
Mm-hmm.
which and that's a Wi-Fi thing. But so Asher, and then basically they do that. And then the next time Matt, and then they decide, okay, and then they call the police, and this is the next time, and Matt says he answered. Asher,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think of this video, and any ideas or?
I don't know. I think this was definitely just like a mind-boggling video. With just like that he had the subreddit. It was like crazy that what he filmed this, like he didn't even. It wasn't the next day, because like I was thinking it would be like this is the next day, but it wasn't. And just like all of that, it was just like so kind of like a lot in one video, I'd say.
Yeah, it was half an hour long,
Mm-hmm.
and there was like the Reddit was about half of it.
Yeah, and then just like explaining the first part, and going to find the stuff. I mean, yeah, it was really really crazy. I would say it was just a crazy insane video. And the fact that he redirected the calls makes sense. I'm on the fence about that this is fake, honestly.
He's on the fence again, guys.
Yeah, I feel like I keep going back and forth. But it's just, I don't know. The writing seems too good to be fake, for at least this video. Because, it's pretty good writing.
Yeah, and definitely like if this was fake, they probably wouldn't take 20 days off.
Mm-hmm.
They'd probably just keep making the stuff because like.
But is that what they want you to think?
No, I really think they've just been like, because like, and like I feel like if this was fake, they'd be putting it out quicker, but not like too quick. Like because like back when this first started, they were uploading like maybe like 3 times a week about it.
Yeah.
But now it's these past 2 weeks, it's been once a week, twice a week. We haven't seen much. Like it's really been like once a week videos.
Yeah.
Which is kind of showing like if this was fake, they'd definitely be uploading more, at least like twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
But only once a week, I feel like that's like if it was fake, that'd be kind of like dumb too, because like people like are like, I want to watch more content, and they're like, I'm not gonna see another video for a week, and that's just so I think like that, but definitely like it's been like it's just crazy and all that stuff, and I really think because we're recording well, you guys aren't even, I'm still used to this coming out on Tuesdays, but you guys don't even know what's happening yet. We don't know what's happening yet, but hopefully I'm hoping it's either a Monday or Tuesday a new video comes out.
Yeah.
And maybe another video later in the week, like Thursday or Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I want to what?
So he did the live stream this week, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, but he did it because there wasn't going to be another video this weekend, for at least he said there won't be a video for a while.
Well, Matt, the thing is, Matt doesn't know, because I think everything could change in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could, like, because they want to like wait until they know everything's like more safe and that they can release it without releasing information that they have that Syphus doesn't, or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now that it's recorded, like now that these are recorded, like these were probably recorded either the 23rd or after Christmas now, because probably that was the last day they were at the office until they had like their Christmas break, which was probably
one more video, because like he calls the police.
Yeah, he calls the police, which will be the 23rd. the day he calls police on the 23rd, which is Syphus. And then I'm guessing there's another video of him actually calling the police.
Or going to the police.
Or going to the police. And then that's when that day ends. And then they have like their Christmas break, which is like the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and maybe 28th. So they have like 5 days off. And then they go back to the office and they probably film some things, which was what? Almost 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, two weeks this week. So I'm guessing since it's so close, because like these were recorded back in early December and these are coming out late December. So like, yeah, but like, I definitely like. So definitely like I'm saying like a lot right now. I think it's just because like there's so much. But basically like, oh my gosh.
Wow. I think what you're trying to say is that there's a lot of content still.
But it's so close that things haven't been able to play out yet. Like,
so now they just uploaded this, so Syphus has to know that they opened the case.
Yeah.
They knows that they disconnected the camera. I'm thinking they did all that the 23rd or whatever. And he came back to get the case. I'm thinking that he came back to get the case during Christmas break, or I don't know, something like that, because he must know that something happened and he wants.
Well, no, because if the camera was feeding a live feed, he probably had that live feed up a lot, and then he saw that it got cut. Like, he knows, oh my gosh, they cut the cable. Did they open it? And he doesn't know that they opened it or not.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna want to go and.
But the thing is, they're probably gonna put it in the safe.
So he might come back for nothing.
He may come back, try to get in, but nothing happens, and like he doesn't take anything because the safe's closed.
Leafs, maybe strike two. Is it
I
think okay. We haven't had a strike in a while. Okay, if he's still gonna do the strike thing, I'm thinking that because they interfered and they opened the case.
And but he doesn't know they opened it yet.
Yeah,
but he does know that they cut the camera.
So I think he's really mad at them now because they took the car and they opened it. He'll find out that they opened it, or at least took it somewhere else. Yeah. So I think he's going to be really mad and do strike two soon.
Yeah, maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe he's going to break in and he's going to do something to the office and like strike two.
Well, I think we would have known if something huge happened because of the live stream.
Well, probably nothing like. Well, but the thing is, the live stream happened a couple days ago, and they had about like they pretty much had like a week and a half. Mm-hmm. But it may not even been to Megadesk. It may have been to something else.
Yeah, and they could have been like. Well, it could have been. It's probably in Red Base because
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing Red Base is going to be the place he targets now, because he knows like.
Well, the car was outside of Red Base, or was it outside of Blue?
It was outside of it was out of back of Blue Base to the left.
Mm-hmm. So then that was like, so he did something at kind of Blue. So
but the thing is, Blue Base is where Matt's office was, Sam's office, Wood's office.
But at that time in the timeline, we know that they did before, but they didn't put bars on the safe room.
Yes, but that's also where the first safe was with the syringe.
So I think.
So that's why I think he was staying there, maybe.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure that he might go to like he'll find that the safe or the thing isn't there. Oh my gosh, where's the case? He goes to Blue Base, gets in, he crashes through the window and takes something.
So you think he breaks through the window?
Maybe if they didn't put bars, because I think that they didn't.
But they did say they did put the bars up. So like I definitely like the bars. I feel like they got the bars up before Christmas break though.
No, but they said in the live stream that that'll come in a few videos.
Yeah, but we don't know what the time like we don't know when they put the bars up. They could have had like the people come in like the 26th or whatever. Like we don't really know exactly when they put them up.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna slip up and put the bars in too late. That's all I'm saying.
But they did put the bars in, so we know they put the bars in. I feel like maybe maybe they decided to like put the bars in as quick as they can because he did break into the safe. But also, okay, so moving on to the community post that Matt.
Wait, what about the live stream?
We'll get into the live stream, but the community post pertains, I feel like, to what we're talking about right now. So on the community post, so the Friday, Matt put out, we found what the username Syphus590 goes to. We got access, and now it is asking input directory ID. Any ideas? Honestly, no idea, but I'm a little impatient to finally understand. Help. What is the directory ID? Any suggestions? Welcome. So they found out the username Syphus590 and what it goes to. So what I think is if Syphus did break in, he would have probably taken the case. But maybe Syphus590 goes to the computer in the case.
Yeah, maybe they log in on like the computer because it's like a PC or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the screen was, so then maybe like you type in
that and you get the information or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they that's what they found out. Oh, log into this. But now they need to like find out the directory ID, which I looked up. It's like a ID your name goes with on like campus, but that was like college.
Well, yeah, I used it for school or whatever. It's like you have one.
Yeah.
That's how you can log into really any different computer.
Yeah.
Kind of like Gmail.
Yeah.
On Chromebooks.
Yeah. So basically, that's what I think. That's what I think the Syphus590 goes to is the briefcase computer. And if Syphus did break in, he would probably take the briefcase though. So I think, at least right now, I feel like Syphus did not. I feel like they either had the bars up or Syphus just didn't break into the safe. Because I feel like to sign into something, you need a computer.
Yeah.
And that's the only computer right now that they have, which is Syphus's. So that's what I think. Any ideas for you, Asher?
Yeah, I think, you're straight on. Good job.
Oh, thank you, because I'm pretty big brain. But I wonder, so with directory ID, it's kind of like your name. It's almost like your username, kind of. But not. It's like what the computer, like you sign into that and that's what your computer uses for your name. Kind of. So I'm guessing, so we just need to figure that part out.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas of what it may be?
I don't know. I think the username will be like, because you have to put in name and then password.
Yeah. But they must have already gotten the password. Because, because on that piece of paper, someone put on the separate I saw, it said Syphus590 and then like a bunch of digits and that stuff. That must have been the password.
Yeah, so I think that's...
So the directory ID is like the final process to like sign into it fully.
Yeah.
So they have like the login information. Now they just need the directory ID. So it could literally be anything. So it could be Syphus, it could be D, it could be, he could have just put a random name. He could have put Matthias.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Or something like that. We really don't know.
Matthew Frederick.
Yeah. But we really don't know about that. Do you have anything else to say about the video?
No, not really.
Okay, now we'll be going on to the live stream. So this was about a 50-minute live stream. Matt and Sam went through this whole subreddit, looked at memes, looked at some theory stuff, but there was definitely way more memes.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this video, Asher?
I really like this live stream. I think they should do it when there really isn't, like, they're waiting on videos, just so that we can have content.
Yeah.
I think it was great. I like having the theories and the memes. Because I really think, I'm glad that they moved Overkill to the Overkill channel.
Oh yes, and that's some more news. Overkill is just Overkill now. He's on the on the Overkill channel, and now when Matthias' channel is, she's gonna be like either red and blue or white, which I did say last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So good job.
So I just gotta say I've been telling the future a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm an X-Men.
Say that high five or like the key series will get a lot better.
So what I think the key series is gonna do. Well, I already said something about the key series. The log, like they have everything like for the computer. Syphus broke in but didn't take anything at Red Base. Maybe he trashed Red Base a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe he or broke into Red Base again, planted more things, but in many different places.
What if he breaks into Red Base and they can't find him, but then they find him in the mini hole? What if he camps out in the mini hole?
Oh my gosh.
That would be so funny though.
What if Syphus is just Tanner?
Yeah,
and that's why we haven't seen him much.
But
and that's how he got all the key cards.
What if Syphus is from Woods High School?
Yeah. Oh, yes. They also. Where did we see that? They
didn't talk to Woods about that. They forgot.
Yeah, but basically in the live stream, they were like, somebody on the subreddit was like, maybe Woods went to high school with Syphus because they both know the place. They went to the spooky house and all that stuff. And they just totally forgot to add, when Woods came in, he skipped some memes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
too.
And LA Mafia.
Yes, the LA Mafia, which I don't know if it's real or not, or it's just.
I'm thinking that it could be real.
I feel like we should do more research on it.
But if it does come back conclusive, I think that is a very possible thing. That Syphus is connected to the LAPD Mafia. What? Wow. Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe Woods went to high school with them and that's really it.
Mm-hmm.
But we really don't know.
Yeah.
But
as I was saying before, I like how it was memes and subreddit, or memes and theories, and not any overkill stuff. Really.
Yeah, it's definitely I'm kind of glad Overkill switched to just Overkill and not Matthias, because now Matthias' channel I feel is more serious.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with the Overkill, because there's the memes about Overkill and all that stuff, so it was kind of a combination of both, and it kind of delegitimized the key series and that stuff. Mm-hmm. Which I think it was a good transition. You're not losing Overkill or anything like that. He's just staying in the Overkill YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. But we still get to see Megadesk and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, anything else you had to say about the live stream?
No.
Okay, I think it was a very good live stream. Very funny. Matt and Sam, all that stuff, got to see some Woods and all that stuff. So, yeah. And Asher, anything else you had to say about any of the videos today, or last ideas?
I think Syphus is underkill.
Syphus, okay. So, okay. So that is it for this week for videos and all that stuff, news, Matthias, all that stuff. Thanks so much for listening.
Wait, I have to talk about something, okay?
Yes.
A few things. This week, we're going to be very active on the old subreddit, so go.
Oh, yes, we will be. We'll be uploading at least once a day for this whole week.
If you see anything from High Five Studios Fancast or Dude Project Fancast on the Matthias subreddit,
that is us.
Go comment. I love your podcast. Asher sent me, and yeah. Another thing is that we're on YouTube, so go subscribe, hit that like button.
Yeah, link in the description below. Go subscribe, hit the bell notification, and get notified every time we upload, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be making some other things on the YouTube channel, not just the podcast episode, maybe some fun stuff, maybe reactions, maybe stuff like that. But also soon too, we'll be releasing some cool sicko mode big brain things. That is it for this week.
If you have to go to the Dude Project Fancast YouTube channel or just our podcast, the Dude Project Fancast, we just did a collab on it.
Yes, we did our first collab of 2021 with our first episode of 2021. Actually, first Dude Perfect Fancast episode of 2021. But thanks so much for listening, everybody. We don't forget new episodes Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Everywhere you listen to podcasts on YouTube now, so go subscribe. That's it. Oh, big brain. Hope this week's Matthias video is good.